Welcome to this transmission. Awakening the magician within you, the magician archetype. And to begin this transmission, face east, place of the rising sun. The east is the direction of air, and of mind, the mind that thinks, the mind that creates. And welcome in the energy of air, which itself is a direction of magic through the mind. And to your right is the direction of fire. The right of you, as you face the east, is the direction of fire. Direction of celebration, of passion, of power, of sexuality, which all have their own magic. Welcome in the energy of fire. Energy of fire. And behind you, direction of west, the direction of water, of emotion, of dreaming, the dream time. An emotion has its own magic and creative ability. Welcome in the energy of water, of west. And to your left, the direction of north, direction of earth, of all earthly structures, such as corporations, businesses and governments, and money. Earth. Welcome in the direction of earth, an earthly structure. As we come back to the east and complete the circle, I'm going to invite 4 Ascended Masters now to hold this space around us. 4 Ascended Masters to hold a space with their heart, like a sphere of light around, as we've called these and welcomed these 4 directions. And I welcome now a being to hold the space below, a being of light to hold the space below, as we're soon going to invoke the crystal grid from the earth. The crystal grid is a grid of elements, of faerie. It's a place of magic and power in our inner world, our inner imagination, that we can connect to. The crystal grid connects us to the faerie races that live in the inner earth. And I welcome a being of light to hold the space above, where we'll be also welcoming in the planetary grid, the grid of ascending light, ascension, that's changing the energy, the vibration on this planet. And I welcome your higher self to hold the space within, your higher self, your inner guiding force, as we move through this transmission. Your higher self is the gatekeeper that allows energies in or does not allow them in, that welcomes guides in or does not welcome them in. The higher self is the gatekeeper. And from the inner earth I call four ascended faerie masters of light to start to bring up now the crystal grid from the earth, crystal grid, a grid of white fire, white elven fire from the earth, coming up now, up, a grid of white fire, coming up into the room, coming up into your feet and entering into your body through the energy centers in the feet. As this grid begins to ascend now up through the feet and ankles and around you, all around you, filling the room with this white fire. As if you're in some kind of rising tide of fiery energy, rising up now to the knees, clearing as it goes, rising up now begin to touch the pelvic area and opening the base chakra that opens to receive this crystal grid, this white fire, elven fire. Base chakra opens, and this fire can now gently begin to adjust the base chakra, adjusting the spin, adjusting the vibration of it, the core of it, expanding it, clearing it. Remembering now you are one with the magic of the earth. You are one with the magic of the earth. As this grid of fire begins to ascend now into the sacral chakra that opens to receive it, opens to receive this white fire, this grid of fire, as the energy also ascends around you. And the crystal grid begins to do its magic on the sacral center, opening, clearing, aligning, spinning. So the energy of the crystal grid begins to rise to the solar plexus chakra, the center of power that opens to receive it. And this light from the inner earth, the faerie kingdom, the elemental kingdoms pour into the solar plexus, connecting you, your sense of power, to the power of the earth. Opening, aligning, correcting, spinning, adjusting. Your center of power now, your center of power that helps you move through the world, connecting you to the grid so you feel one with the earth, so you feel you're able to walk on the earth as one, guided, protected by the earth. Open up to this source of power from the inner earth, the crystal grid. Breathe it in. So moving up now, past the base that opens the root chakra, through the sacral, through the solar plexus, up into the heart that opens to receive this fire, this elven fire from the earth. Heart opens, and you're being bathed in this elven fire from the earth, this elemental fire, this faerie fire from the earth, connecting you to the magic of all of life, all of nature. And as you bathe in this energy, I call down now the planetary grid, down, a golden white fire grid work, down now, down into the room. It begins to descend into the room. A golden white fire now begins to descend, and this light is the light of Ascension. Some call this the Christ grid. Descending now, a golden white fire grid. Begins to descend now to about 3 foot above your head, crown of your head, where it waits and pauses as it clears the room. Clears the room. Clearing, transforming, sending this any energy in the room that needs to be cleared or transformed elsewhere. As the fire begins to descend now to the crown of your head, that opens to receive this golden white fire, that opens to receive it. Clearing, opening, aligning, adjusting, transforming. And moves now down to the third eye that opens to receive this golden white fire. Again, clearing, opening, adjusting, transforming. Then the fire descends now down to the throat. Just down to the throat. It opens to receive it. And this energy now descends into the throat and opens. Opens, clears, aligns, expands. Extracts as necessary. Throat chakra now. And the energy begins to descend to the heart that opens to receive this fire. Opens to receive this fire now. And this fire also opens, aligns and cleanses the heart and meets with the crystal grid from the earth. Meets with the crystal grid from the earth. And in these grids you are connected to heaven and earth. You're connected to the golden fire of the heavens and the white fire of the crystalline earth. And the masters from the inner earth now intensifying the crystal grid, allowing more energy to flow through, helping you to feel grounded to the magic of the earth, the magic of nature. Feel grounded now. That opens you to this elemental kingdom, this faerie kingdom, elven kingdom, kingdoms of the inner earth that connect all of nature. The mineral kingdom, crystals, the plant kingdoms, the green world, and the animal kingdoms of great variety. It includes insects, birds. The whole of nature's held in this crystal grid. Feel your connection to the oneness of nature. Feel yourself a part of this nature, of this planet. A child of the universe, a child of the earth. A welcome child of the earth. You have every right to be here. Every right to walk on this sacred planet. This ascending planet. I call down now a second layer of the planetary grid. This golden white fire begins to descend now. Another layer of the grid descending now into the room. And upon this grid is the energy of the magician, the archetypal magician, the energy of the shaman, the one who mediates between the worlds, the ones who connects with all the kingdoms, the mineral, plant, animal, for healing, for power, for creation. Riding upon this wave now, the magician begins to descend now to crown chakra, that opens to receive the energy of the magician. This dancing figure of light begins to touch your crown chakra now, opening you to memories, times of lifetimes where you too were a magician, you too perhaps were a shaman, working with the crystal grid, working with all the kingdoms of nature, working with the unseen friends in spirit, opening your crown chakra to times when you too were a magician in this earth or some other dimension of time and space, working with magic, for magic exists in many, many dimensions of existence. Magic that we would understand as magic. Opening the crown now to possibility of magic. Magic you've already experienced, already tasted, already felt, already seen, already heard. In your bones and blood in other lifetimes. And this is an invitation now for you to call upon those gifts, those experiences in this life, should you wish, should you wish. And the magician energy opening now, clearing old doorways, opening locks that were perhaps there for you to be more fully grounded in this lifetime rather than others. But there may be certain lifetimes now, certain experiences that will be of great benefit for you to know, for you to feel, for you to remember. And this golden fire now descending now into the third eye. And the magician now dancing, opening, expanding your imagination, expanding your ability to see, to envision, to dream the world into being. The magician first manifested as a shaman, perhaps, but it was also been on this planet as a ritual magician in Atlantis and Egypt. and other cultures, ritual shaman, ritual magician, generating energy to heal, to clear, to reinvent the world, re-envision the world, working with light, working with the forces of nature, with the forces of God, Goddess, all that is, oneness of the universe, working with life, working with life. And this planetary grid descending now into the throat that opens to receive the magician, and the dancing magician now opening you to the power and magic of language, of storytelling, of being a wordsmith. From the magicians of old were great storytellers. It is said that the Druids remembered all their magic through storytelling, through the oral tradition. Nothing was written down. Opening your throat chakra now to remembering power of words, power of the voice, sending vibration through the voice. Opening the throat now. Opening the layers of the throat, the power of the word, and with the word the world was created. The power of the word, spoken word, power of singing, of voice, of mantra, of chanting, of incantation, the voice moving energy, moving energy. And this golden white grid descending now to the heart, descending now to the heart. And the magician dancing begins to work with the energy of the heart, reminding you of the power of love, of how the vibration of love can create its own magic, its own magic. The power of the awakened heart to create magic in the world, to create healing. The heart that radiates love in all directions, creates its own magic, neutralizes harmful energies, opens you up to a 5D reality of love. And we call upon the masters in the inner earth, faerie races, to intensify the crystal grid from the earth, to hold the power of this light, intensifying the crystal grid now, sending more earth energy into your body, into your energy fields, helping you feel more connected to the magic of life, the magic of life. And the dancing magician now descending now to the solar plexus, descending now to the solar plexus that opens to receive him, opens to receive him. And the magician now working to open the power to banish, the power to invoke, the power to command, the power to block, the power to invite. Solar plexus, energy of power. Working with power now, the power of magic, the power to create, the power to neutralize, the power to cleanse, power to clear. Clear all your energy fields. Cleanse all your energy fields with light, spinning light. To seal your energy field so that nothing can come in of a lower nature, sealing it, allowing only the higher vibrations in now. And the magician descending now to the sacral area, which for men is the hara center and for women the womb center. Descending now to this chakra that opens to receive the magician. This is the center of pure creation, the womb of creation, the center of creation, where we can dream new things into being, create new forms, invite new people into our life, new situations into our life. As we gather power and send it out, we can invite back energies that will sustain our life, enhance our life, help us celebrate this dance of life. Just as this center for women can generate a new child, so too this can generate new forms in the world, this center. New forms, new dreams, new projects, new energies. What is it you most wish to create in your world? What is it you most wish to create? Imagine inviting this energy around you and within you in this chakra that you can spin around, more joy, more light, adding more joy, more light to this dream, more love, more peace, more harmony. Bring in all the qualities that you wish to create this dream with and spin them around. Spin them, a great spiral of energy, until this energy begins to spiral out and around you and out into the universe, and sending this dream, this desire for more joy, more love, more peace, more harmony with this creation, this or something even better for my higher good and for the highest good of all those involved. Sending out this energy now. What is it you wish to create and give birth to in the world? Send out this great spiral and release the energy to the universe and let it come back to you in its own time, its own space, its own way, letting go of how it will manifest on your life walk, letting go of the hows, focusing on the experience, the feeling of it, the feeling of joy of walking into this energy. Letting go of any attachment to having something come your way in a specific way, allowing the universe to weave its own magic. All you need to do is make sure the elements of what you want to create is there and sending that out. And as you do that, notice how it would be like if you attracted this thing, if you were already experiencing this dream, this joy, this peace, this harmony. Ride on the energy of it now, of experiencing it. How would it be like now if you had this thing, this situation, this connection, this opportunity? How would it feel like now? And invite that energy back into your body. How would it feel like right now if you had this desire, this heart impulse? And as you do that, as that's happening, the magician now descends with the planetary grid down to the base chakra that opens to receive him. And for so many on the spiritual path, struggle with being here fully in the body, being here fully with some of the structures of the earth, like money and work. So allowing the magician now to pour a golden white fire into this chakra, into the energy of money. Of enjoying money, of being with money, of allowing money, pouring a golden white fire into the base chakra, into the area specifically of money, of you being on the earth, allowing money in. Give permission now to neutralize anything that's blocking your allowing of money in your life, of all forms of wealth. Wealth is being here on the planet, alive, with energy, allowing energy to be attracted into your life. Energy. For the magician works with energy, and the base chakra is your most earthly connection. Allow now your magnetism to money, your openness to money, your enjoyment of money, your generosity with money, how you will use money for the good of the planet and yourself. The good of the planet and yourself. And opening now to this cycle of giving and receiving, of money, giving and receiving, clearing the channel now of giving and receiving of money, expanding now your ability to give and receive money. For money is energy in a physical form. Money is energy in a physical form, and the magician works with energy. Expand your capacity now to allow more money into your life, if this is what you wish. Allow more wealth into your life, all forms of wealth, all forms of abundance, and allow it to come in with great joy, with great joy. And as the magician works with your base chakra, asking the crystal grid and the masters now just to intensify, to hold. And if there is any energy that needs to be released from the base around these energies of money, of being here on the planet, just releasing, letting it go down to the crystal grid. And the magician now is unifying your energy bodies, unifying your chakras, unifying the channel that runs between all of the chakras, to the core of the earth, through your body, up to the core of the sun and beyond, opening the channel to receive more light, opening channel to receive more light. Spinning your energy where spin needs to happen, energizing you where you need to be energized, filling any voids in your energy field with light and possibility, opening you up to the magic of life, the magic that's all around you, the magic that's obvious, the magic that's not obvious around you. For there are always opportunities for more joy, more light, more healing, more harmony. The magician now is working with your connection to the crystal grid, connecting you more to the energy of the mineral kingdom, of all the aspects of the mineral kingdom, crystals, minerals, connecting you to certain minerals that will help you energetically in the earth, certain minerals, perhaps metals, perhaps crystal minerals in the earth that will enhance your well-being and health and vitality and longevity. Working with the David kingdom now to invite in mineral kingdom energies that will give you greater vitality, health, well-being, energy, the energy of being connected to the earth. And feel this pulses from the mineral kingdom into your body, into all of your bodies. Physical, etheric, emotional, mental, spiritual. Healing light from the crystal grid now. The magician is opening this up for you. Your connection to the mineral kingdom. And the magician is now working with the plant kingdom. And there are so many varieties of plants on this planet, so many that are hidden, perhaps in some woodland or jungle that you've never seen or heard of. And some of these energies of plants are very healing for you right now, very healing. And allow the magician to just invite the energy of the green world into your energy bodies to heal, to vitalize, sustain. If there's any energies you need now from the plant kingdom, allow the magician to bring these to you in energetic form, so they can nourish every cell of your body. Nourish every cell of your body. Just breathe this in and feel this wave of energy from the green world coming into your body. Waves are still coming in from the crystal mineral kingdoms, and now on top of that another wave from the green world, the plant kingdom. Just absorb these waves from both these kingdoms, the mineral, the plant. And as you do this, the magician opens up your connection to the animal kingdoms. All kinds of animals, including birds and perhaps insects. Connecting you with animals that will help empower your energy field, as the shamans of old did, inviting in animal guides such as bear or wolf or eagle or jaguar. Allow the magician to invite in the right ones for you now to help vitalize your energy field and protect your energy field from harmful energies, protecting your energy field now. And each animal spirit has its own power, its own unique power. Just see if you get a sense of the magician bringing you now perhaps an animal to defend and protect your masculine energy. Your masculine energy now. Just invite an animal power guide to protect your masculine energy. One that will help you feel that masculine force within you and also protect you from harmful energies. Your masculine force of action, of moving through the world, of doing. And allow the magician now to bring you an animal spirit guide to protect your feminine energy, essence, your beingness, your nurturingness. Just see what comes to protect this part of you. And allow the magician to weave his magic to unify the masculine and feminine forces within you. Unify. Unify in some great infinity sign. The masculine on one side, the feminine on the other, working together, weaving a cooperative energy between them. So they work together for your highest good. They work together for your highest good. Being and action, logic and intuition can work together to manifest your reality. And as that's happening, I ask the magician now to connect you, those of you that had magical lifetimes of working with the light in Egypt, to open those doorways now of Egypt, ritual magic in Egypt, for the light, for the highest light and good of the planet. Many of you have had lifetimes in Egypt, working magically in temples, working ritualistically to sustain the world. Some of you, it's time to remember these lifetimes, or just the feeling of these lifetimes. And for those of you that have had these lifetimes, perhaps you will start to feel certain symbols or hieroglyphs coming to you to open you up to that magic. With the light, working with the light. There were great schools of magic in Egypt, working with the light. And many of you have had lifetimes in Atlantis of working with the light. Working with the light to create and sustain and heal. I ask the magician to start opening you up. Those of you that need to remember some of those lifetimes, that need to feel them, and perhaps opening you up to light language, in the Atlantean language, symbols from that language coming to you now to open you up. Open up power within your body. And as that's happening, I'm asking the magician now to open up many of you who have had lifetimes in other dimensions, other planets, with magic, higher dimensions, working magically, with light, with color, with sound, with geometry. And the magician now opens those areas up, if you're ready, and perhaps calling in guides to help you work magically in the world, working with life, working with healing, with power, with vibrational force, to create the world, to dream the world into being. For the world is changing. The world is changing. A higher light is impacting our planet, and the grids are changing. The planet is ascending, and the magicians are being called forth. Magicians are being called to wake up now. It's time to wake up. Wake up for your path. Wake up to your light. Wake up to why you're here. And the magician now helping some of you to awaken your light, awaken your light quotient, raising your vibration, shifting your energy fields to include more light now. and the inner masters of the earth to ground this light in the crystal grid. For connection is your true magic. Connection to the earth, connection to the cosmos, connection to yourself, the heart, yourself. Being in the body, for the body is the wand, the body is the channel for this energy of heaven and earth. And just bathe in these energies now. And notice what you notice. Notice what you notice and breathe as you allow more light. And I ask the magician now to help adjust your hormonal system, nervous system, to allow more light to flow in the body. More light to flow in the body, in the cells of the body, so every cell can drink light from the universe and from the earth. For light is always there, sustaining us in every second of our existence, in this plane and many others. And breathe and allow this light to be absorbed by the bones of your body, and perhaps your bones are absorbing more than just light. Maybe some of the symbols from these other lifetimes will be absorbed into your bones, and blood, bones and blood. And breathe. And just thanking the magician now. Thanking the magician as he spins your energy field and adjusts your energy field before leaving on the wave of planetary grid as it starts to ascend again, leaving your bodies, your energy bodies. One layer of the intensity of the planetary grid is leaving with the magician. Leaving now. But leaving the first layer of the planetary grid, which will stay there for a while after this transmission. And you're connected to the planetary grid, the descending force of light around the planet. And you're also connected now to the crystal grid, when I'm going to ask the masters of the earth to start to lessen the intensity of this grid, but leave the grid connected to your lower body. So from the heart down, you're connected to the crystal grid that will stay there for a while after this transmission. In fact, you're always connected in some way to this grid, and also to the grid of the planetary grid, or some call it the Christ grid. Lessening the intensity now of these grids. And breathe, and with your breath come back to your body. Feel yourself connected, opened, aligned, healed. And the magician has opened you up in ways that maybe will become more apparent in the days and weeks ahead. And breathe, and with your breath become right back on the journey back to your body, back into this body of bone, blood, organs. Feel yourself aligned, opened, relaxed, protected with the energies of the mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom around you, within you. The blessing of the magician is with you as you breathe and come back.